Ujima means family, it means community, it means connection, it means listening to the voice of the ancestors, it means listening to the divine guidance and spirit. It means sitting in silence with the community, and it also means hearing the stories of the community. Ujima has been a huge, I think, place for me to connect, only to spirit, to Mother God, to the divine, but also to the community, to the voices of the ancestors coming through my brothers and sisters here, to the voices of the ancestors, to the brother to the left of me and to the sister to the right of me. Ujima simply means family to me, and that's why I come every Sunday. That's why I show up with my heart open, with my ears open, and with my stories, because for me, part of the connection of Ujima means that I'm not only listening to the stories of others, but I'm sharing my story, and I'm being fed and I'm feeding, and so there is this kind of reciprocal, collaborative connection here at Ujima, and so I'm so excited and grateful to be here, to be a part of this community, to hear the stories of the community, and to give back as much as I can, as often as I can. And so Ujima is family for me. It's not just a community where I come and sit in silence and worship, but it is a family that I come and I sit and I eat with, I laugh with, I cry with, and I heal and I grow with. And so for me, Ujima means family, and I'm just really excited and grateful to be here.
Wow. It gives me great pride when I'm at Ujima and I look around a circle and I see people that look like me, and then the community aspect of it too. I think it makes us stronger about Ujima as a Friends Peace Center by what we do in the community, not just by name, but by what we do in the community, from our food drive, from our education in regards to dealing with renters' rights, from our classes to a place for mothers to bring their children in the summertime. And these are people in the community that need this, and Ujima has brought this to the community, and I am grateful to be a part of that.
Years ago, I heard about the phrase providing space, and that's what Ujima means to me. It's a place that provides space for Quakers of African American descent. And even though I was not raised a Quaker and first got involved with Quakerism when I moved to Philadelphia 12 years ago, this has been a beautiful experience for me. The people here were filled with love and concern. We see ourselves in each other. We can share our heart's desires, our heart's concerns, and more especially, we can identify with each other. There's joy here, there's peace here, there's love here, and the outreach to the community has been fantastic. The giving away of food every fourth Saturday, the education to the children, the education to the adults has been fantastic. This is a God-given, God-inspired vision that has come to fruition, and I am very happy to be a part of it.
Ujima Friends Peace Center is a beautiful community. For me, it's been a great place as a black man where I've been able to worship with other people that look like me. We've done a lot of amazing food giveaways in this neighborhood, and doing freedom schools here, and we just came up so fast and been able to really build a sense of community. So I love it here at Ujima Friends Peace Center.
Ujima is a home for me. It's a home within Quakerism where I have an opportunity to worship with friends, other friends of color, and have an opportunity to be in a majority, which is not something that I have available to me very often. And it's wonderful to be able to worship on a first day and to incorporate some of our African spirituality within our worship. And so I'm very thankful for having Ujima and am glad to have it for the rest of my life, which is my hope.
What does Ujima mean to me? It's home. It's a place where I can be unapologetically a Quaker of African descent, where I don't have to stop being who I am in order to fit into someone else's view of what a Black Quaker is. So it is a place where I can worship and have the kind of experience that also recognizes the communion that our diaspora represents. And so I'm very, very grateful for the fact that Ujima exists and that it will exist, that it supports me and other members of our community.
It is a blessing to be a member of this place. I enjoy worshiping here in a way that I think I feel connected to my ancestors in this space. I enjoy being in that energy, and I enjoy worshiping the experience of worshiping people that look like me. It's something really special about that. I am a member of Central Philadelphia too. However, it's something about this particular space. When I am with my brothers and sisters, it is an experience that I have not had in other houses of worship. So that is part of the reason why I am a member of Ujima Friends Peace Center. Blessings.
Ujima is, for me, a meeting for worship which combines what I experienced as a child in the Baptist church with what I have experienced as an adult in Quaker meetings. I have frequently told people that I missed the singing that I experienced a lot in the Baptist church. Whereas occasionally in my home meeting, which is Haddonfield meeting, one of my home meetings, Ujima also feels like a home meeting. Occasionally in Haddonfield meetings, someone will sing. It is the rare exception. At Ujima, it's common for someone to sing. Occasionally people drum, and I feel like I bring my whole self to Ujima, my whole spiritual self. And that's important to me. It's important to see people who look like me. It's important to feel a lot of ownership of Ujima. And that's why it's very important to me.
Hello, brothers and sisters. My name is Khalil Munir, and this experience is a very new experience for me, and at the same time, it's not a new experience. When I was in high school, I went to a Quaker school. I now teach at a Quaker school. Also, when I was 11 years old, up until 27 years old, I attended Freedom Theater as a student as well as a teacher. And when I was in a Quaker school, I learned the Quaker values. From Freedom Theater, I learned my African values. And once I came to Ujima, it was a blending of both worlds for me. And I had an opportunity to actually embrace both sides. And I'm humbled and I'm blessed to be a part of this community, which is very important, the community piece. I get to come in and see someone that looks like me. The representation is very important to me, and I'm blessed to be a part of this community. Thank you.
Our faith is something that we can't have taken away from us, and I think that Ujima has really been an experience that cannot really be taken away from me. It is a place where I am able to practice peace in a way that is intentional, to gather with loving people, friends, and it's been a stronghold since I started coming for me in my life and in my conversations, and very excited and thrilled and moved and inspired and touched and honored to be here and to have this as a part of my life.
I consistently come back because I've been looking for a spiritual place where I could connect with people and engage God and community. And Ujima gives me that in a lot of other places. It's either too church, not enough God, or too social justice-y, not enough God, or is very individualistic. But here, whether in silence or speaking, I always leave it feeling like I connected with God. So that's why I come.
Ujima to me is a spiritual center, it's a journey, it's also a vision. I fully expect the Ujima Peace Center at some time to be North Philly monthly meeting. It is a concept of black Quakerism in the heart of a black community that reaches out to the community and fulfills the needs of the community. Ujima is the cultural essence of black Quakerism on display for the world to see. It is a place where peace and the struggle against violence and mass incarceration can intersect, and also a place where education is paramount and the needs of our young people can be met and fulfilled.